Greetings, Internet. I am Shane of Langham, and today we are doing something completely different. At least, once I get the... There we go. This is just a little something I cooked up in RPG Maker VXA. Modification of Mr. Bubble's crafting script. This right here is the starting area. Modified just so that I can do some testing. This little area right here I've set up to be a game point for some crafting materials. The pot I've set up to be our little impromptu crafting station. So let's get into it. It's just going to be a quick demo of the modifications I've made. Alright. So you've got your first recipe here, Basic Medicine, which shows you, it allows you to create heal bombs, which are your generic beginner tier healing item, other drinks which give you MP, and heal potions which cure a little percentage of your current your max HP and give a regeneration effect. So this is all fairly standard for Mr. Bubble's script. It shows you how many you already have of the item and how many of the ingredients you need. I'm not taking credit for that, but you might have noticed that here at Basic Medicine you see 0/50. 0 is your current points that you have for that set of medicine. Basic medicine right now, and 50 is the threshold you need to get to the next level. So, demonstrating, we're just going to make 50 heal bombs. That costs us per heal bomb 1 pure leaf and 1 pure water. And it doesn't give you an immediate indication that you gained any points, of course, but you see here you hit the threshold for basics, and now you're moving on to Basic Medicine Alpha. And this allows you to craft slightly better items. Let's create some other drinks now, just to give healing bombs a break. And you can see that in comparison to the basic other drink and the other drink 2, you get a slight but noticeable boost. This is just creating 2 separate items. It's nothing too spectacular, but I like to think of it as giving the player a reason to use the crafting system to get items that aren't normally available in the stores, as well to supplement items that can't, what's the word, that can't normally be found in dungeons frequently, particularly the other drinks. This game isn't as bad as some JRPG titles about giving MP restore items. You're expected to use your MP costing skills frequently, and so the game will kind of reflect that. But still, they're not as common as your other items. Yeah, 15 more points to go. There's not a immediate obvious ding, you leveled up, but it does give you the threshold here for each new level. The threshold levels, of course, aren't final. It's going to require some playtesting, and you won't be getting ingredients in this large an absurd amount unless you do some truly ridiculous grinding, but so we have 200 points, so I'm just going to go ahead and show what happens when you max out. Oh dear. Well, dipping into that again. And you can see that with Basic Medicine Omega, you get a little blurb of the main character Loss, doing some existential ranting on trying to find meaning of alchemy, but you don't earn any more points, of course, because you peaked at that level, but you get access to the highest potency items available. So there's some motivation for the player to keep going with the crafting system to not only get better items and items that are rarer in dungeons and the overworld, but in-game, the only way to get more advanced recipes is to have a certain threshold to have reached, like, say, Basic Medicine Beta if you want to get a new recipe from an alchemist. They won't just hand them out, you have to in-game prove your competence by reaching these thresholds. So that's my modification to the script. Feedback, of course, is appreciated. Take care.